Haruka! Can you bring Dad his beer? Hurry up, hurry up! It's already empty!
I want to have one too!
Well then, one for my mom too.
Yes, sir. Here are the beers.
Yeah, thanks. You're always so helpful, Miss Haruka. That's right, that's the beer I wanted. You always know what's base.
I agree. Thanks for taking care of us all the time. Aren't we so lucky to have such a hard-working daughter-in-law? Thank you very much for saying that.
Your cooking is delicious too. We have no complaints. Oh, that reminds me. Mom, Dad, why don't you come over for dinner again tomorrow?
What? Are you sure it's okay? I feel bad. Again?
Is there a problem? You don't want to, Haruka? You get to eat with my mom and dad.
I never said I don't want to. I am happy, but recently, hasn't it been every single day? How wonderful that we get to see you again tomorrow, Mrs. Haruka. You don't need to prepare anything fancy for us tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. It can just be something like stewed pork belly from Kagoshima. Nice, stewed pork belly!
Stewed pork belly. That actually takes a few hours, so I guess they're coming again tomorrow. My name is Haruka. I'm a 25-year-old full-time housewife. My husband and I are newlyweds, but as you can see, my husband Takuya frequently invites my in-laws over and they eat dinner here. I didn't mind in the beginning, but it's become way too frequent, and they've even started making all kinds of requests for dinner too. Ami, marriage isn't as great as I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be something a little more sparkly. Well, some do say that marriage is the graveyard of life. You're not even trying to cheer me up. What the heck? I'll never try to cheer anyone up. You. I'm pretty sure that I told you from the beginning to forget it with that guy Takuya. That's not true, but isn't marriage like this for everyone in the end? You're wrong there. Let me show you what a proper marriage looks like. Proper marriage? Just follow me. Once you know what a proper marriage is, your eyes will jump out of your head. This girl is Ami. She was my classmate back in college. She's extremely straightforward, so she often doesn't give the best first impression. But in reality, she's more thoughtful than anyone and is someone who is always thinking about how others feel. And I have no idea where Ami is about to take me.
Tsubaki, what are we doing in a place like this? I see that being belittled by her has become part of your everyday life. To the point where I was so excited yesterday that I couldn't sleep. Miss Tsubaki, you're like a preschooler before the school field trip.
Isn't that Tsubaki and Koharu? The girls that you're good friends with? Bingo! And I'm about to go over to them right now. You stand here and watch us. I'm sure there's something you should learn from there. Okay.
Oh, she should be arriving any minute now. You're about to get belittled and you're excited about it. You're probably the only person in the world like that.
Cuckoo. I'm here to belittle Tsubaki until the end of time. I've come here today to belittle you again.
She's here! Look, she's here! It's Miss Ami! Why are you saying that so proudly?
Shut your mouth, Chuchu! I'm going to ignore that annoying thing and announce today's belittling. Well then, today's belittling is this!
Is this a box?
That's right, a box.
In this box, what's inside of it?
As if I would tell you. Because that's the main theme of today's belittling.
The theme of the belittling?
That's right. Today's belittling is the What's Inside the Box game.
What's inside the box? Wow! Miss Tsubaki, you can't do this. This is Ami we're talking about. There's no way she put anything decent in there. Oh, I'm so happy. Huh?
In my my house, my father is so strict. Ever since I was little, he would always yell at us not to touch anything. But I've always wanted to try it.
Miss Tsubaki, I think any parent would teach their kids that.
Well then, your time limit is 3 minutes. Start!
This is... it's fluffy. What is it? What? Miss Tsubaki, what's wrong? Something has grabbed me. Grabbed you? I was right, you have to stop. It's too dangerous.
I'm fine. I may look like this, but I can touch anything, even bugs.
Miss Tsubaki, stop!
Susu, people are no match against their curiosity. Tsubaki is already a slave to her curiosity.
Come back! Mrs. Tsubaki!
What on earth am I looking at here?
Yum!
Oh, that idiot. I never said to bite.
What now? Something just bit me! Bit you? Seriously, what did you put in there?
Now, 3 minutes have passed. Let's hear your answer.
A cat?
Huh. Well, I guess we can count that as correct.
Is there really a cat in there?
I'm going to open it, okay?
Meow. Ah! Why is Sumomo in there? It was a gig. Here, your prize for getting it right.
Isn't this the limited edition stuffed animal that I said I wanted? Wait a second, Mrs. Ami, did you?
I'm so bored of this amateur play. Let me do something on TV.
Come on, it's fine. I gave you 10 disco biscuits for this.
Sumomo has become a sellout. Here, one for you, Suzu. Thanks, but it's Tsubaki. Oh, and you should know that I'm not a bug.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Sumomo.
So long, farewell, see you later. You over there, you can't become twisted like us.
Sure.
But there's no way that Ami's belittling would end with just this.
Of course not. Look, I recorded it on this camera. The look on Tsubaki's face when she was bitten by Sumomo. Farewell!
What?
Miss Ami, I am truly so happy. Thank you very much.
Wait, Ami!
Sorry to make you wait, Haruka. What was that all about? That was my belittling. Your eyes jumped out of your head, didn't they? Yeah, it was all such nonsense that my eyes jumped out. Well, I do feel like zooming in is a little bit too harsh, so I won't do it. I think I'll just leave it on standby for a while. But now you know, right? That belittling in marriage should be like this. Yeah, I have no idea what you're saying. Well, let me explain. In marriage, you always wonder what's inside the box, and unless you open it, you'll never find out. And you never know what's going to happen, but you both have to work hard to make each other happy. If not, then the marriage really will become a graveyard. It's not about one person making the other person happy. You have to do it for each other. Right now, you're just gritting your teeth and tolerating it all by yourself, right? But if you keep going like this, the situation will only get worse. Someone as smart as you, I'm sure you knew that already, though. It's also difficult financially, so please don't invite them at this frequency. That's what I tell him, but he refuses to listen. That's why half of me has already given up. Haruka, people will never understand unless they are actually put in that position. So why don't you give your husband a taste of his own medicine? Taste of his medicine? Yeah, an eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Then wait to see his reaction. Something may change. That might be a good plan. A few days later.
And my parents are coming over next week, and they said they wanted to eat crab, okay?
Sorry, I can't next week.
Huh? What did you just say?
My parents are saying they want to come over next week. And for a while, they'll come back to back.
Excuse me?
My parents haven't been to our house yet, so you wouldn't mind, right?
Then what about my parents?
What do you mean? You can just ask them to come on a different day.
Are you kidding me? Obviously, my parents should be the priority. You're the one that came into our family to be the wife. You should be thinking of me and my family, Abel all.
What are you saying?
Anyway, you better not invite your parents over, ever. And if you don't like that, then get out!
I see. So that's how he feels. And that's why he refused to listen all this time. Just like Ami said, the situation really has changed. Unfortunately for the worse.
Haruka, but you can't leave this house, can you? You're just a full-time housewife. You don't have any money, nor do you have any skills, so come on! Hurry up and apologize, and start preparations for the crab.
I see. If you're going to say that much, then I will leave.
Excuse me? Did you say you're gonna leave?
Yep.
You really shouldn't. All that's gonna happen to you is become homeless.
I'm not going to become homeless. And I can survive on my own. You're the one that isn't going to be able to survive on their own.
What did you just say? Who do you think you are? Whatever, do as you wish.
I'm going to leave, but I'm telling you now that you're probably going to regret it.
Why on earth would I regret it? Cut it out with the nonsense. Now you really pissed me off. Don't ever show your face in front of me ever again.
Those words. I'll never forget them.
That's right! Don't forget them for the rest of your life!
Okay. For the rest of my life, I won't. You too. Don't forget what you said for the rest of your life. Well then, goodbye. The week after.
Alright, preparations for the crab are done.
Hi, darling!
Takuya, we're here. Oh, you two, welcome!
Did Miss Haruka actually leave?
Yeah, she did. Sheesh, what a crazy, useless brat. Right? But who cares about someone like that anymore anyway? Come on, let's hurry up and eat crab while it's hot.
Yes! Wow, I can't wait. Crab, crab, crab!
Wait, what is this crab? Huh? Dad, is something the matter?
And I'm sure it's full of things that are suspicious. Go buy a different one!
What are you saying? Who cares where it's from? It doesn't change anything.
Of course it does! I don't want to eat this!
I guess I can drink some beer while you do it. Wait, why did you get this beer from this brain? Huh? Is that not what you normally have? It's completely different. How could I drink this crap? Go buy the beer that I always have too. Are you both being serious?
Of course we are! Hurry up and prepare it!
Hurry? We said hurry up! Don't you think you're complaining a little too much?
Complaining? What are you saying? Even Mrs. Haruka was able to do something this simple.
We didn't have to tell her anything, and she would know exactly what we wanted. That woman, I didn't know she was doing that. What? Are you telling me that you're below Miss Haruka? All right, I'll go buy it. Then you'll be happy, right?
I bet Takuya is really struggling right about now, because his mom and dad complain about everything, and they're both extremely particular. Back in the day, I was trained as a butler for the famed Hanagasaki family, so those requests are nothing to me, because the people of the Hanagasaki family were infinitely worse. Plus, before we got married, I made sure to research what those people's preferences were. That's why they never had much to complain about to me. I'm sure Takuya is answering to them now.
What the hell is this? It's way too salty.
Hey, I don't like this soy sauce. I want the other brand.
Go buy a different one for us. Oh, that's enough. Cut it out already. Excuse me? I can't do this anymore. Mom, Dad, don't come here anymore. That's the attitude toward your parents?
Takuya, since when do you think you have the right?
Even your job. You got it because of my connections. Isn't that right? I don't mind making you quit. What? That won't be an issue. That's what it means to come after me like that.
Takuya, if you're going to apologize to your dad, now is probably your last chance. So, what's it going to be?
I'm very sorry. It was all my fault. Please come over anytime. If you're gonna insist, I'll come just for you.
That's true. Why don't we do that for you? Tomorrow, I want to have ishigaki beef steak.
Ugh.
The next day,
It was all my fault, truly. It was all my fault. Please forgive me.
you told me to never show my face again. Who would have thought that you would be the one showing your face to me?
Oh, I had no idea that my parents were such ridiculous people. They complained so much. They're almost like children. I can't do it anymore. I can't take care of them.
Don't worry. You've inherited all of those genes just as well.
Ugh, anyway, please, come back. I don't have the ability to handle those parents. I'm begging you, Haruka.
Nope, there's no way I'm going back. Plus, I don't want to have to take care of your parents anymore anyway. And I've had enough of living with you too.
Come on, don't be like that. I want to live with you, Haruka.
A couple is a couple because they both want to be with each other, right? Well, I don't want to be with you. Not at all. This is perfect. Here.
What's this? Divorce papers? Hey, you're joking, right?
This isn't a joke. I hope you turn it in immediately. Well then, goodbye.
Hey, wait a minute! Haruka!
After that, I successfully got a divorce from Takuya. He continued to be suffocated by his parents and even went into debt to cater them, and eventually had to claim personal bankruptcy. That's no surprise. If you're eating such luxury food every single day, then it's bound to happen. I was using my old connections to get it for cheaper. That's the only reason why we were able to manage somehow. After Takuya went bankrupt, his parents went out on their own to get expensive ingredients. And they also went bankrupt. What ridiculous genes, truly. Phew, I'm finally free. I guess maybe it was still too soon for me to get married. You're a lot more of a catch than you think. From now on, whether you get married again or go back to work again, I'm sure it'll go well. So you shouldn't be too worried as you look for your next relationship. No, but I really didn't go well this time. Mistakes are the mother to success. And I know that you won't make the same mistake again, Haruka. I'm sure you'll be able to find a man who will belittle you too. Don't worry, I'll size him up for you too. If you're going to screen them, then I guess I'll have nothing to worry about. This time, I'm going to listen to what you said. Now on, you have to belittle yourself more and more. I'm rooting for you. Ami, thank you. I guess my marriage was a mistake. I should have listened to you back then and never gotten married to that guy. But like you said, I feel like I was able to learn from this mistake. That I don't have to hold it all in and stay in that situation until I suffer. Now that I think about it, work was the same way. From now on, I'm going to belittle myself, so that I can make myself happy. I'm going to think about my own happiness as I move forward with my life.